Have you ever felt the weight of financial struggles? Like no matter how hard you try, the ends don't quite meet? If you've been there, or maybe you're there right now, take heart. There's a powerful lesson God teaches us through one of the simplest creatures, the sparrow. In Matthew chapter 10, verses 29 through 31, Jesus says, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care. And even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows." Think about that. Sparrows, small, common, seemingly insignificant, were considered so cheap they were sold 2 for a penny. And yet, Jesus chose them to illustrate a profound truth, that God's care is infinite, detailed, and personal. So what can the sparrow teach us about navigating seasons of financial struggle? 3 powerful truths stand out. Lesson 1. God notices every detail of your life. The sparrow doesn't have a job. It doesn't plant crops or store food in barns, yet every single day it finds what it needs to survive. Why? Because God provides for it. In the same way, God knows exactly what you're going through. He sees the bills stacking up, the unexpected expenses, and the tough decisions you're making. If He takes the time to care for the sparrows, how much more is He watching over you? After all, you're not just part of His creation, you're His child. Lesson 2. Worry doesn't add to your life. Have you ever seen a sparrow stressed out? Of course not. They live moment by moment, fully trusting in the provision of their Creator. Jesus reminds us in Matthew chapter 6, verse 26, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they?" Worry doesn't solve problems. It drains the energy you need to overcome them. God isn't asking you to have everything figured out. He's asking you to trust Him one day at a time. Like the sparrow, live in the moment and let God handle the bigger picture. Lesson 3. Your worth is not measured by your finances. One of the biggest lies financial struggles whisper is this: you're not enough. But Jesus reminds us in this passage that your worth isn't tied to your bank account, your job, or your possessions. You're valuable because God made you, loves you, and is with you. The sparrow doesn't do anything extraordinary, yet God sustains it. How much more will He sustain you, someone created in His image? Your worth is already established by His love, not your circumstances. So the next time you see a sparrow, let it be a reminder. If God can care for this tiny bird, ensuring it's fed and free, He will take care of you. Trust in His provision. Lean into His love. Your financial struggle is not the end of your story. It's a chapter where God is teaching you to rely on Him in deeper, more meaningful ways. Keep pressing forward, one small step at a time, like the sparrow finding its daily bread. And remember, you are worth far more than many sparrows. God's got you. Thanks for watching. If this message encouraged you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting content. And remember, no matter what you're going through, God's care is always with you.